people want to be the man just cause.
Just
Shout out,
cause. Well,
shout out
yeah,
to Payton
right.
Full. Because you look at that, and I think we said this on the pod before, but I'm like, if you knew the true cost of leadership, you wouldn't want it.
It's rough.
It's terrible.
It's rough.
You gotta be responsible for other people.
Yeah, it's always your fault. Somebody gonna be mad at every decision you make. Ain't nobody gonna be 100% with you. Like, it's just how it goes.
You said it earlier. Your kids should not like you right now. Because guess what? You're in a position of leadership whether you like it or not. And you got to make decisions that goes antithetical to what they want to happen in their lives.
Yeah.
So when your child want to go to that party and you say, nah, you ain't going over there. I don't like what's going on over there. Your child want to stay after for that football game. You say, nah, make sure you come home first and I'll drive you up there myself. Make sure, and then you be outside that stadium at 11 o'clock. I'm going to come pick you up. You ain't going to have me waiting all day. Oh, we was gonna go to McDonald's. Nah, you ain't go. I'll take you to McDonald's.
No. You gotta trust that I know more than you. You gotta trust this process. So when you get in this position of leadership, you will understand. Like, oh, that's why he did this. Yes. Now you gonna be making the same decisions, the same moves. I just can't let you do whatever. I can't let you do whatever. Can't do it.
And if you show yourself to be able to handle a little bit more freedom, you'll get a little bit more freedom.
I can let go of the leash a little bit, can lengthen it a little bit.
Yeah, but until then, yeah, I'll let you go to McDonald's, but do know that I'm sitting over there in the parking lot the whole entire time. This is where I'm at.
I gotta see, bro. It might be some little gray area in there, bro. You got a situation can happen that you ain't ready to handle.
You got to be able to pull up, but it's one of those things where if people knew the real cost of leadership, you wouldn't want it, because if we together as a collective trying to make something happen for ourselves and we are collectively making the decisions, if it's 5 of us and I go against the 4 of y'all and say, no, we should do this, even though we're doing it as a collective, I am responsible for that decision now.
No.
If that shit go wrong, there's going to be 4 other people looking at me saying, hey, T.
You land us to a burning building, brother. But gotta get out of here.
But guess what? Get us what we don't do in this generation. We have no problem passing on accountability either.
No.
What am I gonna say? Hey, y'all let me do it. Y'all grown men. Y'all could have stopped me. Y'all didn't stand on y'all square hard enough to tell this.
So that's how you know it's a false leader, because a real leader is supposed to be like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah,
I fucked up. That's on
me. And that's why I say I know I'm communal, because even if I disagree per se, but if y'all have a good idea, I'm like, I don't like that route, but what they're saying is not wrong. I can get on board.
Yeah.
And the reason that makes me, because there's other people to say, but I'll just say the phrase. The reason that makes me a good leader is because I've been a good follower.
You have to be. You have to be. Ain't nobody just step into leadership and ain't have to follow it first. Like, that's crazy. It don't even make sense. Like, how do you know what to do, bro? How do you know anything? You ain't have to follow nothing. Like, that's just crazy.
Because he's been an alpha male since day one, bro. You ain't know that?
Oh, shit. Nope.
You know that? You ain't know that?
Just because you just born that way, huh?
He's born that way.
Nothing, huh? That's crazy.
See, leaders are born, they're not made. You ain't know that, BT?
False. False.
That's what they tell me, bro.
That's why like in history, some of the worst kings come from the king's son. Like, his son be terrible. The king will win the kingdom, then he'll have a son and pass it to him, and all shit go straight to shit.
Go straight to shit, bro.
Straight to shit. Or a businessman. I'm a successful businessman. I just pass it to my son. I really give him the skills. He wrecked the whole business after I died. It all went to shit.
Because that's one of the things that we mentioned earlier when I'm talking about learning something from TV or X, Y, and Z. You watch some of these shows where it's like you got the father who owns the conglomerate, and you got the oldest, but he's grooming the second oldest to take over. Because their father says, nah, you gonna run this shit down.
You ain't the one.
You ain't the one.
You ain't the one.
And you see, and the whole show is built around them fighting for power, right?
Yeah.
It's just fiction. It's just things for entertainment. But I'm learning something from that where I'm like, bro, don't be afraid to look at people and put them in the right position.
He knew the people under you. Gotta recognize that who you could pass this to. Shit, like on The Godfather. Shit, when the Don had to pass it, when he died and passed the power, he passed it to his youngest son.
Okay,
he was the best one to lead. The oldest had it, then he crashed out and got killed. The one in the middle was weak. The young son was the one.
And the thing about it is, if you can take anything and learn something from it, do that. Like, that's what I'm saying. You've seen something that can teach you life lessons. You just ain't willing to learn. Your eyes ain't open to what's really going on in something. Huh? Yeah, even if you listen to some of the music when it comes to some of these rappers who talking about selling dope, really listen to the lyrics. Somewhere in them lyrics they're telling you not to do it. I'm telling you not to do it. Or they're gonna tell you where you're gonna end up. They're gonna talk about the pot.
Too outlandish. This shit is false, bro. This nigga just making shit up. He's just talking crazy.
Say it again.
I said, or it sound too outlandish where you know this person ain't never sold no drugs. Like, some of these rappers, I can tell, it's obvious, like, bro, ain't no way.
Shit.
Ain't no way. The way you talking about, the way you, ain't no way, bro.
Nigga, if I wrote a dope song, bro, they gonna be like, get this nigga up out of here. My shit gonna be terrible. Like, bro, the bar's gonna be smoking, but
bro, you gonna get robbed in the streets immediately. Somebody gonna relieve you from your sack immediately, bro. Like, this shit, bro. You ain't cut for this shit, man. The fuck out the way, bro. You crazy.
You a brick, you said, my sir?
Why don't you go take off with that shit, bro? You even take the money first, man. Stupid ass nigga.
Nigga over there trying to use technology. We got D-Lo Dan for 2 bricks. Nigga look at that. What is this nigga do?
But yeah, we gonna pay your ass later for these bricks, nigga.
Okay.
You ain't coming back.
See you guys next week.
It's over with. It's over with, man.
No, bro, them niggas in the car like, I know this nigga didn't just.
Easiest money I ever made. Fucking with this nigga.
Hey, go shout that nigga AT Black over, just give him more.